Welcome to Day 20 on the Trail. We have 4 readings for today from Luke 9, verse 57 through 10:24, Genesis 33, verse 18 through 35:15, the 31st Psalm, and Sirach chapter 25, verse 1 through 26:27. Today we begin in the 31st Psalm. This psalm is a prayer for deliverance in the midst of some great distress, and centers on a faithful trust that God will bring deliverance. Verse 5 is especially important. It says this: "Into your hand I commit my spirit. You have redeemed me, O Lord, faithful God." These words are probably familiar. They are found in Luke 23, verse 26. According to Luke, these are the last words that Jesus speaks from the cross, when he commits his spirit to God at the moment of his death. In Psalm 31, the author entrusts himself to God in the context of his life. Conversely, in Luke 23, Jesus entrusts himself to God in the face of death. In both life and death, God is faithful to bring deliverance. For Jesus, deliverance will come in the miracle and power of the resurrection. And because of Jesus' faithful sacrifice and grace, we will find our ultimate deliverance from this world in our resurrection. So I encourage you to reflect on Psalm 31 again in the context of how Jesus would have heard it, and how this meaningful psalm speaks to us in the light of his crucifixion, death, and resurrection. In Luke 9, I would like to draw your attention to verses 57 through 62, which reads, "As they were going along the road, someone said to him, 'I will follow you wherever you go.' And Jesus said to him, 'Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head.' To another he said, 'Follow me.' But he said, 'Lord, first let me go and bury my father.' But Jesus said to him, 'Let the dead bury their own dead. But as for you, go and proclaim the kingdom of God.' Another said, 'I will follow you, Lord, but let me first say farewell to those at my home.' Jesus said to him, 'No one who puts a hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God.'" Now we do not know what these 3 individuals actually did after their encounter with Jesus. Did they follow Jesus or not? However, in all 3 cases, Jesus clearly states his priorities. In this part of Luke, Jesus has set his face to Jerusalem and his final mission. Now he expects his followers to make the kingdom of God their first priority as well, their ultimate allegiance. This is true for us today. As followers of Jesus, we are to have the same fidelity and dedication to Jesus' mission. After all, when we put Jesus and his kingdom first in our lives, everything else will fall into place. This passage from Luke also introduces us to an important name which Jesus uses to describe himself, the Son of Man. But what does this mean? In Ezekiel, for example, Son of Man simply means human. God calls Ezekiel Son of Man, meaning human. But in the book of Daniel, Son of Man means something different. In Daniel 7, we have an apocalyptic vision where the kingdoms of the earth, specifically Babylon, Media, Persia, and the Greeks, are envisioned as terrifying, monstrous beasts in the midst of this chaotic sea. In the midst of this chaos, it says that one like the Son of Man, one like a human being, arrives on the scene. Now, in the context of Daniel, the Son of Man, this human being, is set apart and different from all the beasts. In fact, Daniel 7, beginning in verse 13, we read, "As I watched in the night visions, I saw one like a son of man, coming with the clouds of heaven. And he came to the Ancient One, that is God, and was presented before him. To him was given dominion and glory and kingship, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that shall not pass away, and his kingdom is one that shall never be destroyed. So this figure, this Son of Man, both a human, but more than human, this Son of Man is given dominion and authority over everything, including all the kingdoms of the earth, and his dominion is everlasting. Therefore, we can see why the image of the Son of Man began to be viewed as a vision of the Messiah. Jesus then applies this image to himself. He is the Son of Man. He is fully human. He walked upon our dusty roads. He drank water that he created from wells that we dug. He slept under the stars that he flung into space. He is also the Son of God, who will be given an everlasting dominion that shall not pass away. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay on the trail.